Hello guys, back again here, and today I think I see an opportunity here to go short to sell GBPUSD, because if we remember very well, the past week we've been talking about going short this thing to this level right here, 26.12, and this eventually down to this level. So let's recap quickly here before how we ended up in that opportunity. We were paying attention to this thing here, that we have this range high down this low, right? And the price will turn back up into premium and even to the main threshold of this order block here. We took out this price liquidity here, and now we're simply looking for lower prices here on a weekly chart. So we are bearish. One thing key here that has been key is that we want to see price closing below this favorite gap and use it as inversion favorite gap. And yes, we got that. So which means now, secondly, we do have this fair value gap here, of which I also believe price mostly going to trade through it and close below it, which means even though we have a favorite gap in order block here, I believe price will trade it through with this tool here and then use this as an inversion favorite gap, right? But here's something that I pay attention to here for today. Here, I'm going to go down time frame alignment from weekly. We go down to 4 hour chart here. And what I see on this 4 hour chart is that we obviously predict. Remember this, we have SMT with Euro USD here, which means indicates to me that GBPUSD is the weakest pair of these two, right? So what I'm looking for, I want to pay attention to today here. Yes, I am bearish. Looking from this high here from Wednesday, 17 July, we still remain bearish. And here we are in this case now. I'm just going to want to mark this thing in. We have this range high here down to this low. In this case, we are obviously trading at, oh, sorry there, let me just fix this. We are obviously trading at premium here, and again we're bearish, and always, if we are bearish, we always want to go short way. We always want to go short at a premium. That's the first thing first of this range. What we have into it, we came back up into this high time frame PDR. In this case, we have an order block here. Let's just make it up. I'm just going to make the body. We have an order block right there. We have a bearish order block, which means we have high time frame key 11. In this case, going to be the order block here. And then again, after the order block, price, I'm going to remove the order block of a chart, right? Again, we also have this key, it's key level, right, as well here. This, we have a fair value gap as well here. Look at this, we have a fair value gap here. We have a fair value gap and order block as well in this upper scheme, which means we are, and again, we are bearish. That makes this level right here a key level for me. So I'm just going to pay attention to the order block as well only. And again, we look at this Friday here. Friday's high has been taken out here again, which means buy side liquidity has been taken out, which means we have liquidity and two PDRAs. In this case, this makes what a very solid for going short. But let's start in this case. I'm on the 4 hour chart here. Let's go down to the 15 minutes chart here. Now let's go to our chart. Let's go to our chart. And we look at this thing on our chart. We've clearly taken out what, in this case, buy side liquidity has been taken out here. Very nice over there. In this case, we have a high, low, high. We do have a low here, then high, then we reach that level to form a new low in this case, which means we can say this here can be a break of structure. We can mark this as a break of structure there on a 15 minutes chart here. Right, with a break of structure, which means a return back high. In this case, we do have this could have been a breaker here, a 15 breaker. Okay, it's a break. However, what I see here that I don't really like in this case, that we don't have any error of inefficiency here. Yes, we do have nice candles, body candles, right? But we don't have any error of inefficiency here. We only have a balanced and rebalanced price action here. So if I'm bearish, but this here doesn't necessarily give us anything clear that we can use. For those who want to use breaker, there's a breaker only here. Yeah, nothing much there. Let's look at 15 minutes right here. And we do have this as a key level of high over there down to this low breaker pumps with a fader swing here. I'm just quickly gonna, let me just do this here quickly, because I want to see something here. Oh yes, this is very good here. And again, as you can clearly see in this case, we also have SMT here, Euro USD from what high highs here. However, GBPUSD to this low here, it created with a lower high, which means we have SMT. So this is the pair actually we want to trade, and this is the pair I want to trade GBPUSD. However, this also there's a setup on EU, but I want to focus on this one here. So how can I take advantage of this one right at the moment? Which means now we simply have this fair value gap, right? The downside with a fair value gap here. Display slower back into the bearish order block as well. This is good if you are chair trading. And again, with displays move to the downside up again, took out this high here with fair value gap order block as well. Let's mark this bearish order block here on this 15 chart, right? The bearish order block here with a fair value gap as well. Let's look at this thing on a 5 minute chart and see if we can get anything here. So what we have on a 5 minute chart here, again, we have this high down to low dealing range in this case, which means we have what? looking at a premium over here. At premium, we do have a premium with a high time frame PDRA. In this case, what do we have? We have this order block, but let's mark this into the 5 minutes order block. We have an order B over here, very nice tag into checking this high here, which means this move to downside. We don't have a break of structure here, so I cannot use an entry. So what I'm looking for in this case, I want to see a break of structure downside. If maybe you're looking to take a trade based on the changes to deliver only in a fabric gap, which means this fabric gap here can be perfect for entries. However, the only thing that's stopping me from being in any position right now is that it is not in a kill zone time yet. So which means I want to see this thing at least from 7 to 10 here. From 7, I want to check this thing between 7 and 10 in the New York kill zone over here, or maybe you want to bring in this thing here. Yeah, you're gonna create that one, but then this one, I want to check this thing between 7 and 10 here, in this case, New York kill zone. So if we do get a setup or an entry in this thing, I'll be more than willing to go short. So if I'm setting this thing here for the day, I can aim for this low. Eventually, I will be aiming for down for these levels at the bottom, these lows that I see over there. But then all in all here, GBPUSD guys, I am bearish, and right now I am looking for a chance to go short. So this setup here, we have SMT here with EU. Remember this? We have this SMT with EU here and EU. Oh guys, this was last week's Friday setup here. I think I took this screenshot on my cell phone here. This thing has been moving sideways since then. Never's really giving us anything that we can work with today. So here's what I'm looking for. Since I'm looking for a chance to go short in GU, and don't forget we have SMT here with GU, which means this one took out the buy side. GU didn't do that. Let's look at this thing on 5 minutes chart. For the 5 minutes chart on EU, we do have the very same setup here. No need to go to high time frame guys on this one. Since we know what actually is going to GU, we can simply say, okay, we have a buy side liquidity has been taken out here, and obviously displacement or downside. In this case, we have a fair value gap here. However, again, we are not on a kill zone yet. So even though it is priced back into this right here, displacement on a fair value gap, we have an order block as well here. The highest candle is going to be this one right here, which is going to make this here as long light. This right here as an OB coupled with a fair value gap there. Even though this is perfect, right? I cannot trade it because we're not in the kill zone yet. We still have 18 minutes to our kill zone, New York session kill zone. So which means I'm going to wait a little bit longer here. If we do get a type of entry, maybe then if the setup is still valid by then I can take this trade, anticipating what lower price. In this case, look at this. We have a lot of failure swings here. Taking a trade there. Maybe if it was kill zone, I'll take this thing at market order there. Down to this level right here, 3.32R, and like we say, 3R a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. However, we'll wait for our new kill zone before we can consider what doing it, taking this type of position. Again, we have a lot of failure swings here, so which means this will be, looks like it will be like a good trade here. However, again, guys, let me say this. I am not taking this. I am not taking this. I will wait for the new kill zone before I can check the trade. So for now, guys, this is all I want to share with you. I want to share the setup I see, especially on GBPUSD, since it seems like it's the weakest of the two. GBPUSD, the setup that I want to check. If maybe this trade is presented, I will definitely check GBPUSD, but EU, I will see if maybe the chance is still valid or not, or maybe anything else. So guys, for now, that's all for me. I'm going to see you on the next one. Cheers. I am out.